One simple fix that got a small retail business the money they needed to grow. Look, I want to tell you a story about Jason. Jason's one of our clients, and he's probably very similar problems that you could relate to because he actually owns a retail auto merchandise company. So basically they do like hats and apparel, stuff like that. They make them and they go to car shows and they actually sell them at these car shows, build their list, and then sell them to their list as well. Well, Black Friday was coming around and Jason needed more inventory to be able to sell on Black Friday. Look, we all know it's one of the best shopping days of the year. He knew that too. The problem is he didn't have the money he needed to get the inventory to sell on Black Friday. Now, he did realize business credit was the answer, but he was applying for business credit. He was getting denied until we made one simple fix. And this one simple fix opened up the door, helped him get approved for a lot of money in business credit, helped him get the inventory that he needed, and helped save the day and make Black Friday the best Black Friday he ever had. So here's a question for you. What is the easy fix? Well, let's jump into it right now. All right, so let's talk about the obstacle that stood in the way of Jason being able to succeed, and probably is an obstacle that you've dealt with as well, which is getting access to money. Look, this is a serious problem. In 2022, 47% of businesses failed because they couldn't access the capital they needed to survive. Ouch. And here's what's even worse. That's nearly double of what it was in 2021. So the demand for funding for our businesses gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and the repercussions to us by not being able to access that money are severe. I mean, it usually results in us losing the business and the business failing. I don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. But here's the catch. It takes money to make money, right? We hear it all the time. So if we need money, how do we make money when we need the money to be able to make it? That's the conundrum that Jason was dealing with, and I'm sure you probably have as well. So how do we fix that? So here's exactly how we fix it for you. It's exactly like we fixed it for Jason. First, we have to understand what lenders are looking for. Sometimes we call this the business loan formula. Lenders refer to it as fundability. And fundability is like the secret criteria that lenders have that determine your likelihood or your ability to get money from banks and credit card issuers. So this has to do with like the structure of your business. Do you have the right entity type set up? Do you have the right type of address, the right type of phone number? Do you have a professional website, a professional email address? Do you know your industry NAICS code? Are you in a low-risk industry? Do you have a license for your business or a business bank account or a merchant account? All of this ties into what's known as your fundability foundation. And it's the most important aspect you have to get right when it comes to credit and financing. And here's why. This is like your reputation. It's like your ability to get lending. It's called your lendability, your fundability. It's what gives lenders and credit issuers the likelihood and desire to want to lend you money. Look, there's two sides of this coin. There's you hunt lenders and credit issuers down, begging them to get money, or it's them hunting you down with what are called pre-screened offers. What triggers these pre-screened offers is the fundability foundation. When you get fundability foundation right, you structure your business where you're highly credible, you meet all these lender and credit issuer requirements, and not only is it way easier to get approved, but they start pre-approving you or pre-qualifying you with these pre-screened offers. They start chasing you. And that's exactly what happened with Jason as well. When Jason came to us and said, look, I want to build business credit, but I'm struggling, we knew it probably had to do with the fundability foundation issue. And when we dug in, that's exactly what we uncovered. With Jason, the issue was very simple to fix. The information on his application didn't match exactly what was in the Secretary of State records. Now, this seems like a simple thing, but it's actually really big because the majority of applications are denied for credit financing because the lender thinks the application itself, the business, is fraudulent. They don't think it's real. It's the first check they look at. So what they do is they take your application data, they check it against Secretary of State, and when there's an incongruency, they think the applicant is fraudulent, and they immediately throw red flags at that application, and it typically gets denied. Before it's even reviewed for qualification, it's denied just because of potential fraud concerns. This is what happened to Jason. He got caught in what we call the fraud trap. By the way, 9 out of 10 business owners we talk to have that exact same problem. The first aspect of fundability foundation, they fail because their application and their Secretary of State doesn't match. In Jason's case, we fixed that one issue. Then we had him go back and start applying. And what happened was he immediately got approved. The first thing he got approved with was a $16,000 credit card card, and he used that $16,000 credit card to be able to buy the actual inventory he needed to be able to master and own Black Friday. He had the best Black Friday he'd ever had because he got the money to buy the inventory to sell. Think about it. He can go to all the car shows he wanted to go to, but he can't make any money if he doesn't have the inventory to sell. He can run the promotions to his list all he wants to, but he can't make money if he doesn't have the inventory to sell for them to be able to get that product from him for Christmas, which is what they really want to do. So it all came down to his case to being able to get the money to actually fulfill, and that one $16,000 credit card made that happen. Now, of course, after that, Jason continued to apply and get more and more and more credit. Last time we checked in, he'd secured hundreds of thousands of dollars of credit, and he is well on his way to getting to where a lot of our clients are, to securing over $1 million in credit. But it all came down to understanding this fundability formula, getting it right, getting it dialed in, and then turning the tables so lenders and credit issuers hunted Dan down, and he made it very easy for them to want to give him the credit and financing that he needed to start and grow. So how do you become this hero? How do you become the hero of your own story and be the one that gets all the money you need to be able to start and grow your business and rapidly scale? Well, that all comes down to getting the money that you need. And if you want to do that, there's two things you should do right now. Check out in the link in the description to get our free Fundability mini course. The Fundability mini course walks you through every aspect of fundability and teaches you like what you need to know to be able to improve your fundability and to become more fundable, become more lendable, get pre-screened offers, have them chasing you instead of you chasing them. Now, there's also a lot of financing you may qualify for right now, and the key to that is just check out the link in the description of this training to get our free finance assessment. You can also get it at creditsuite.com/consult. We'll do a fundability check with you on this assessment, tell you what's wrong, what you need to fix and improve. We'll talk to you about tips and tactics to build your business credit, and we'll tell you all the financing you can get right now, the money you can qualify for right now. All you have to do is check out the link in the description to grab that free finance assessment. Did you get value from this training? If so, make sure you like and subscribe and keep your eye out for our next training where we talk about more cool ways to get the money you need to start and grow your business.